It therefore means you will never be ready for freedom. You will never be ready for fight for justice. They say he who comes with equity comes with clean hands. You know, if he talks to you fight for justice, then you go after your own people. Now, I don't get a series of complaints. That means it is so. If now all thing will be, they can't talk and for year. Una year fine. If now all thing will be, they can't talk and for year. So that's some people they say they are here for one boss. Babanki, that means a Kejom Keku, big Babanki and Bambui, they are undone too much. This is unacceptable. Kidnapping and ransom taking for inside Babanki, big Babanki and Bambui is horrible. The situation be terrible, and high level the show say that the Ambazonian freedom fighter dey for day. Yes, I know they talk the one let's say I the one mix my word. I know they mix my word them. When I hear me fine, when I share the video, me reach for all that soldiers them when they dey for inside Bambui and Babanki. For the talk say you fight for protect some person, but now you so you put the person for danger. It make any sense? You kidnap, you ask money. If you go bury person for inside Babanki or Bambui, don't know say you go settle. When I hear no say you go settle. Now you feel likely settle like 4 different control them. Amba, is correct. Just move. Wait, Siam. If I say when you compare two things, them, you get the point. You dey understand which one be good and which one no be good. Look what it happen for Boyo. We dey hardly hear say kidnapping, ransom taking for Boyo. They be organized. Now even Boyo sometimes they can't intervene for situation for Babanki. Work at them from bingo. They no drink water, put cup for them. That's the truth. It correct? It no correct. This one what they talk now, this bad one, where they happen now, it don't too much. They complain they don't too much. I will quote an example of a situation where it happened. I want to say me Ambazonia and be the judge. You get the point? Me Ambazonia and be the judge of this situation. Even you, where you hold talk for ground zero, you will ask yourself, say, this thing what I do for the man so. If they do it for me, I go like some family, Babanki, some family, they don't get their person where he don't die. Before the one even come say the one can make better, they be don't settle. Yes, they be don't settle. As they settle, they come. They do the burial. As they want go, una can't hold them. Una can't hold some of the family member them. Say they must give some small thing. The money where they even give una, even pass. That means I know they understand. If they can't talk, say this okay. Muna take now na own part this, you know. Muna take 200 times. After, and I can't hold it. Say me they give now 1 million. I don't understand. I know this one. No, you need to really sit well for my mind. I dey ask question say, Amba supposed to take money for people the way they want go bury person. Now money for waiting. First of all, blood money. Now blood money. It is not correct. It is bad. Very wrong. I dey talk this so a lot of anger inside me because the amount of suffer where they ground zero. What people they go through lockdown, where lockdown for how many weeks? They go through lockdown. you dey ask them money, who say will take their money? Now the very Amba put the people there for lockdown. When they ask them money, who say will take their money? Who say the people they will take their money? Now the question that why they ask them. Then it pain me again because how person go die? Then when they ask me, they settle una before they bury that person. That means you don't. That means you don't even condone the family. That means you don't kill the person again second time.
A phone call, ladies and gentlemen, placed on November 17 by Marco Rubio. Yes, Rubio. Now wearing the hat of U.S. Secretary of State to Cameroon's longtime ruler, Paul Biya. A call that, according to the official readout, was made to congratulate President Biya on his inauguration, not on his election. That distinction has now set the entire African political commentary class ablaze, triggered debates online, offline, in diplomatic circles, in roadside bars, and even inside the air-conditioned silence of Western.
Okay, my contributor. So when I get the point, so because I don't get plenty time, I no go play the whole video for now. So Chris Andrew the Vex say the American government they recognize President Paul Biya as the legitimate president of Cameroon, and this is the second time. Now I will put some graphic on the screen for make this point. My contributor, I will put some graphics on the screen. Wait, I know why did I not load these graphics? Info. When I bear with me, my load this particular graphic. What we make, I make the graphics now. Forget me for load them up onto the platform where they do the live broadcast. So the graphics is there on the screen right now. My contributor, these countries, the way when I see them on the screen right now, countries them where just a few short lists where I do them in like 10 seconds, where they don't officially recognize President Paul Biya as the legitimate president of Cameroon this November 2025. You get America, the United States of America, they don't recognize President Paul Biya twice, not just one. Russia, the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin himself, personally write to President Paul Biya for congratulating on the re-election and inauguration. Ukraine, Zelensky, now what do they call him? Vladimir Zelensky, they don't write to President Paul Biya for congratulating as well. The United Kingdom as well, the king, they don't write through the Foreign Office. Senegal, the president of Senegal himself, Bassirou, he don't write to President Paul Biya. Equatorial Guinea don't send the vice president of Equatorial Guinea to Yaoundé, imito President Paul Biya face to face. Gabon, Niger, and the rest, and the list goes on. Now, countries in this way, they don't come on record publicly endorse President Paul Biya as the legitimate president of Cameroon. So when I day here, when I talk, say, oh, countryman, but you don't know which country they support is such rumor. So the country, the way they support is such rumor, they support them now in hiding. They support them now back. Where did they hide? What are they hiding? Because the countries, the way they support President Paul Biya, they support them now publicly, openly. They write letter. America own, they not only do them once, they do them twice. So when I look on the screen again, I get this graphic where we publish them about 3 or 4 days ago. So on the 17th of November 2025, the Secretary of State, Secretary Marco Rubio, he called President Paul Biya for discourse. He congratulated President Paul Biya on the inauguration, and then during the conversation, now what is this way? The American Secretary of State write them for their website. During the conversation, the Secretary and the President discussed deepening the partnership between the United States and Cameroon to advance shared goals, including strengthening security as well as achieving regional peace and prosperity for both nations. And then the Secretary of State for America, he also commend Cameroon. He talks about when they do fine job for when fight against terrorism. This one now just 4 days ago, on the 17th of November. This one now the second time where America recognized President Paul Biya, because On the 6th of November 2025, when President Paul Biya take the oath, the swearing in, and the inauguration ceremony, the American ambassador Ebide for Unity Palace for shake hands with President Paul Biya and congratulate him for day. And then the American government be sent congratulations to President Paul Biya on that occasion, and they publish them for their official website, and they publish them for the American embassy for Yaoundé, their website and their Facebook and their social media handles them. And then on the 17th of November, America again, this time around, that Senator, now Secretary Rubio, he used to be a senator, he not be senator anymore. Secretary Rubio now called President Paul Biya, and it not just end with a call to President Paul Biya. They go post them for their official Facebook page and their official website. And then the embassy for Yaoundé, they publish them again on the embassy, their Twitter and their Facebook pages. You understand? Twice this month of November. And then when I there for they talk, say, oh, but countryman, some countries they support, it's actually they support and for back, they hide and hide them. Because the ones the way they call Paul Biya, where they support it, where they send their vice president to go see Paul Biya, they do it publicly, would they do the with the tell Vladimir Putin is send message for Paul Biya in public. We not understand. So make we not understand. Now why do I tell say make we not be fooled or carried away by people the way they talk things the way they don't know which way they talk about. Make we not be fooled. So all these countries them they support President Paul Biya publicly. We not need to consider this in our calculations them. If we not think that we not want to make Issa Chiroma president of Cameroon, I don't tell you the only way. Now by force. Now by force. No 2 ways, no day. Me no man no fool you. Talk so una lock na 7-side house, go stand lockdown, una get independence or for Ambazonia, or una go move Paul Biya and then put Issa Chiroma as president. It will not do it. Even Chris Anu don't tell una. And when I don't already fail ourselves by simple communication, website, Issa Chiroma no get them. It no first even show a sign of seriousness. It doesn't show seriousness. And then some people they can't tell me, say, but countryman, wait till you did talk, wait till you could talk. Issa Chiroma don't appoint a spokesperson. Okay. And then what? Does that mean you control now the economy? I don't get it. What is there for you to celebrate about? Say don't appoint spokesperson. So now some big news when me are supposed to run around talk about them or Cameroon government go to shake because they don't appoint spokesperson. Come on. So now just some of the few things in that way I can't talk with you now. But before I go, we go back to this graphic where I will post them. So Issa Chiroma, Nnamdi Kanu for Nigeria, he will be arrested in Kenya and extradited to Nigeria for face charges of terrorism for separatism inside Nigeria. Yesterday, the 20th of November 2025, Nnamdi Kanu will be found guilty on all 3 charges and they don't be sentenced to life imprisonment. I remember the Amba fools them as stupid as they be. They don't ever learn sense. They can't leave stupid messages from our Facebook page long time ago, years ago. Talk say, hey countryman, Abuja High Court, or some nonsense like that. Say some court for Nigeria be order Cameroon, it be order Nigerian government for release Nnamdi Kanu. How market pass? They release it. Even in this way, they don't sentence it to life. They find it guilty, right? Nnamdi Kanu be found guilty and they don't sentence it to life imprisonment, like Ayuk Tabe and the rest. So separatism, secessionism, no country in the world, they support them. No one country not there for this world where they support separatism. That message now for Amba fools them, Chris Anu them. I don't hear no. So talking about President Trump, okay, I want to play for now this short video. I will forget me for Adam. I will forget me for Adam video. Where did I even save that video? Now bear with me. Did I download it? I'm not even sure if I download the video. Oh yes, I did. Now the video this. When I watch the video, they load.
Welcoming him here with open arms. Well, the Crown Prince has long been isolated, but President Trump is welcoming him here with open arms, even praising his human rights record. So I asked Bin Salman, who rarely faces the press, point blank about that record. And to my surprise, he was prepared to answer, but the president was clearly not happy with my questions. Overnight, President Trump capping the Saudi crown prince's lavish visit to Washington with an extravagant dinner.
He has become a true partner for peace and prosperity for our countries and for the world and for peace in the Middle East, which was a crowning achievement for both of us.
Trump welcoming Mohammed bin Salman to the White House for the first time in 7 years, with a parade of horses, a military flyover, and a personal tour, pulling out all the stops. It's a remarkable comeback for the Crown Prince. In 2018, the CIA under Donald Trump determined bin Salman orchestrated the gruesome murder of Saudi dissident and Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi. But President Trump clearly irritated when I asked the Crown Prince about it. Your Royal Highness, the U.S. intelligence concluded that you orchestrated the brutal murder of a journalist. 9/11 families are furious that you are here in the Oval Office. Why should Americans trust you? And the same to you, Mr. President.
Now, who are you with?
I'm with ABC News, sir. The president defending the Saudi leader, saying things happen, even criticizing Khashoggi, the journalist who was murdered and dismembered.
You're mentioning somebody that was extremely controversial. A lot of people didn't like that gentleman that you're talking about, whether you like him or didn't.
So the reason why I play for now that video, this video where President Trump talked to the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, we welcome him for White House. Now 2 days ago, now the Crown Prince that way, American FBI, they talk saying now that Crown Prince is the order the murder of a journalist, Khashoggi, Jamal Khashoggi, or whatever, for Istanbul. They catch the man, they take and go for Saudi embassy for Saudi embassy for Istanbul. They torture you, they kill him, and then cut his skin, he body them into pieces. Okay, now that same Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, that way Donald Trump now they make their deals, they shake hands, they laugh. You know why? Money. Just like how President Donald Trump, when this Ukraine and Russia war, it talks about that war. It say if Ukraine be prepared for pain, then they go support. If Ukraine not pay, then they support them. So there is a new world order. The Trump Tower for Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. Now the reason that Donald Trump is making his money. Okay, Donald Trump, they built a Trump $20 million US investment in Saudi Arabia. They are making their money. So, not there for they think say they so President Donald Trump it could do something, or American government go can't fight for Cameroon for East Roma because a democracy. Gone are those days when we talk about America and democracy. This is the Trump era. Just a few days ago, Donald Trump they talk about striking Nigeria. Why? Because he watched some news article. They talk say what are they call themselves? Boko Haram. They attack Christians for Nigeria. So Donald Trump get palaver now with Nigeria now with Tinubu. He don't get problem now with Paul Biya. They could not understand. And Donald Trump and the Republican Party they hate Muslims. Guess who is such Roma be? Muslim. When I hear me fine. Ma tell una. So when I get to read the cards, when I get to look at the situation, Donald Trump right now, a problem we get them inside Africa, he want bomb na Nigeria. Say Nigerian government need to protect Christians for day. And then when I think say they say, where una wama explain for na how. I don't even talk go reach how Israel they control America and Israel and Cameroon they na a hand inside glove. Now why Cameroon it never recognize Palestine as a sovereign state. Cameroon are only one of 2 countries in the whole of Africa where they never recognize Palestine. It no matter what crime you do, it no matter what way you do. Donald Trump himself said the cry for America just about 4.5 years ago say the thief election. Yes, for America, now America will do be Cameroon. When I hear me final, so before I end, I will quickly talk about this next one way now cabinet reshuffle, because at the end of every presidential election, you know, the president usually do cabinet reshuffle where it could take some ministers them out, bring someone them in, or move someone them to different positions. And just like how Issa Chiroma been a minister for communication before 2018 presidential election, and then by 2019 they moved Issa Chiroma from communication to vocational training. Okay, so election don't pass, they don't swear in, inauguration don't pass. The next thing we will wait now cabinet reshuffle. So now the Anglophone, you know, ministers the way they day in cabinet now them days. Unfortunately, now only 3 women the day for day, it be majority men them. No, without any specific order. So we get the Prime Minister, head of government, when His Excellency Chief Dr. John Gutte, he be 71 years old, he come from Dian Division for Southwest Region, he be appointed for January 2019. So now the Prime Minister that. We also get, in no particular order, we get Minister Paul Tasong Njukang, when from Libya, let me come on, our second favorite Bangwa man, because our number one Bangwa man, our favorite Bangwa man, now Beltus Atesong. So Minister Paul Tasong been a minister delegate to the Minister of Economy, Planning and Regional Development in charge of planning. So Minister Paul Tasong be in charge of planning for that ministry. Okay, we also get Minister Elong Paul Chair, Minister Deputy Secretary General at the Presidency of the Republic. Now, Bakosi man, I need to wear Bakosi face everywhere he goes. He looks so Bakosi is unreal. So we'll get Minister Paul Antanganji, Molinex, Minister for Territorial Administration from Mezab. Need I say more? No. We'll get Minister Sheri Kilo, when our Secretary of State to the Minister of Basic Education, it come out for Northwest as well. I think na Ngoketunjo na Bui Division, it come out. We'll get Mengot Victor Are Nkongo, Minister Chargé de Mission at the Presidency of the Republic. Okay, we also get Minister Fu Callistus Gentry, when a Minister of Mines, Industries and Technological Development, it come out from Donga Mantong. I think that Mr. J, if I'm not mistaken. We also get Do Jerome, when Secretary of State to the Minister of Justice and Keeper of the Seal in charge of penitentiary or penitentiary administration. Okay, we also get Minister Paul Gogomo, where he did work inside presidency as well. It come out from Gokatunja, Naiwe, Amba terrorists, them no pity, they be Bonnie House at the beginning of this nonsense for 2017. We'll get Minister Felix Bayou. It'll work in external relations as Minister Delegate to the Minister of External Relations in charge of relations with the Commonwealth. It come out from Old Town, Bamenda. We also get Minister Nalova Leonga, when a Minister of Secondary Education. Strong Remy. So now just a few of the ministers of Cameroon, and now all the ministers where they did in cabinet position inside Cameroon government, where they come out in the Anglophone zone. So with the hopes that they go add them, they go add more, especially as Anglophone zone do very well with this presidential election. As President Probia go see, I'm saying we do very well, we vote for ye. So add we one or two ministers. We are always no contraband day here advocating for Minister of Kum distribution. Of course, I jest. So my contributor, that is it. I don't get time for can't read all plenty comments there, because for 2 p.m. I get to be somewhere else. 2 p.m. for we here, when at 3 p.m. for Cameroon. So sorry say I no go through now comments them, might just see a few of them. We'll get Catholics online. It's a democracy is just how you define it. Besides, democracy doesn't concern Africa. We should define our own terms. Exactly. So that nonsense when I talk about democracy, the American way of defining it, Donald Trump to make no money. If you pay, he will give you what you want. Donald Trump even talks say if you can't give it say if you invest $5 million US for America, it give you plus citizenship. It will give you citizenship all the way one time. It will make no money. Okay. So El Shaddai Miss Itok say life is a choice. Even in the USA, there are some of them who decide to travel to other countries to live their lives there. Of course. Okay. So it talk now to Robert. Robert, wait there. It talk nonsense. I go block you, delete you. You know most like me, idiot. Okay. So I know if you read all my comments, I get to be somewhere. I get to run downstairs now, jump for my motor, vroom, run. I get to go pick up my boss from nursery. I get to run. So Masamimbo talks say Issa Chiroma is having a taste of his own medicine. He helped to architect Cameroon to what it is today. What he did to come to is being done to him by Ntanganji, not turn by turn. Okay, so Meme Central talk say Christopher Anu thinks say Isa Chiruma na fool for come online to declare things them like Amba fools they be doing. Okay, so and then Meme Central continues to say Meme Central continue for talk say if any country be the support Isa Chiruma, I tell you, therefore don't come talk him since of course them sister they can't talk him. Okay, so he don't try for get international support, he no get them. Okay, thank you plenty. I hope I don't answer some of my questions. I get exactly 3 minutes for Ron. Go pick up my boss. I'll end it here. End.
It was another busy day for the President of the Republic this Friday, September 19 at the Unity Palace, with all security and protocol disposition in place to receive the commander of the United States Africa Command, known by the acronym as US AFRICOM. The Air Force General Dagvin R.M. Anderson was accompanied to the Unity Palace by the United States Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to Cameroon, His Excellency Christopher John Lamora, a very familiar face at the Unity Palace. In strict respect of protocol details, the Chief of State Protocol, Simon Pierre Bikele, welcomed the esteemed visitor, and later by the Minister, Director of the Civil Cabinet of the Presidency of the Republic, Samuel Vondo Ayelo. Beyond the exchange of handshakes and the body language was the expression of Cameroon's legendary hospitality towards its visitors and friendly countries like the United States of America. And the summit encounter between the senior U.S. military official and the President of the Republic, Paul Biya, Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, was very warm and fraternal.
Le général Dagvin Anderson, commandant US AFRICOM et l'ambassadeur des États-Unis.
General Dagvin Anderson was meeting with President Paul Biya for the first time since he took over the coveted position last August 2025. And for about 30 minutes, both personalities exchanged on the security situation in the northern part of Cameroon with a sharp focus on consolidating partnership.
I appreciated the opportunity to meet with your president. We talked about the concerning growing threat in the north of the terrorist activity and how we can look at partnering in the future to combat this with our assistance from the United States and bringing those things that America can bring to help Cameroon be successful in that fight.
A brief but very constructive conversation between Cameroon's Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, President Paul Biya, and the U.S. Air Force General, rich in content and context, understandably so because of the long-standing relationship and cooperation ties existing between the United States African Command and the Cameroon Defense Forces.
We've had a long-standing history of working together with the Cameroonians. One of the things we're looking at next year is co-hosting naval exercise Obagami Express with Cameroon. It is a multinational effort with many African nations in the United States. We talked about that. We also talked about some future opportunities to partner with the Special Operations Forces to help assist future efforts in the far north against the terrorists in the Lake Chad Basin.
General Dagvin Anderson also appreciated the professionalism of the Cameroon Defense Forces, particularly the Rapid Intervention Battalion B in the fight against criminality.
We had a relationship working with the BIR in particular before. In 2019, that was paused. What I've understood is that they have been very effective and they are very capable fighters, and that we have an opportunity to re-engage with them and see what we can do in future partnership.
Very good.
The exchange of gifts that marked the end of the high-profile encounter at the Unity Palace was proof of the excellent bilateral relations existing between Washington, D.C. and Yaoundé, plus the Cameroon Defense Forces and the U.S. African Command, which is one of the 11 combatant commands of the United States Department of Defense. The U.S. General left the Unity Palace pretty much satisfied and with a depth of gratitude for the good display disposition of the President of the Republic, Paul Biya.